Hey everyone, welcome back to Micro Adventures. Ellie and Josiah here. We are going to do an upper body workout today. It's going to be chest, bicep, and shoulder focused. We will begin on 2 black springs. And then we're going to hook up our cables and just pile them up on top of your carriage near the center of the carriage to start. Knees are going to be on the front platform or on the floor in front of your front platform. Josiah doesn't have that option. Hands at the back edge of your carriage here. You're gonna find a kneeling plank position or tabletop. We're gonna begin in push-ups. So bending through the arms nice and slow, lowering through the chest, driving through the heels of the hands as you lift up. Awesome. So push-ups always seem simple enough, but I want you to find a little bit of a squeeze of your glutes, a little bit of a tuck of your hips under. There was a mosquito on you, Josiah. Sorry, it looked like I was smacking him on the booty. I definitely wasn't. There was a mosquito. He was going to bite you. Lower through your chest. So keep your eye gaze nice and neutral. Josiah just gave me a look like, are we going to start this class over? No, we're not. We don't really edit these classes. We just keep them rolling. Okay. So, like I said, push-ups always seem pretty simple, but you're wrapping your abs in and around you. You want to lower through the chest rather than your face. So sometimes when we do push-ups, I see people kind of dropping through the head first.
Can I give an example?
Yeah, show them what that looks like, Sai. So don't do that. In 4, we're going to lower down halfway and hold it. In 3, 2, lower down halfway, just halfway and hold. Give me little pulses up. 10 seconds. I want you to exit to the left-hand side. We're gonna get into a halfway bicep curl, serve the carriage in 3, 2, and 1. So exit to the left. Your right hand's gonna find the very front edge of the carriage. You're on all fours here. Walk it forward so you feel a little spring tension. It's gonna be a half bicep curl, and then it's gonna be a serve the carriage forward. Good, and resist back. And then extend the arm all the way straight, kind of like a tricep kickback, right? Good, curl halfway, and then wrap your knuckles under the carriage, send it forward. So if you need more resistance, you're moving closer to the back platform. Less resistance, you're gonna scoot your body back. Check in that your knees are underneath your hips, about hip width apart, your spine is long, abs are engaged. If you want a little extra for your core, you could float the left leg here. Good, yep. But don't float the leg if it sacrifices the form and the arms, right? The focus is bicep and chest in this move. In 4, let's send the carriage out and hold. In 3, 2, send the carriage out, hold. Go ahead, bend the elbow, slide it back an inch, forward an inch. Little pulses, little pulses. 10 seconds here. We're gonna hop to the other side of the machine, get right into that halfway curl, serve the carriage in 3, 2, and 1. So hop on over side 2. Good. Set yourself up, and then we're doing single arm work here, so you might find that one arm is a little stronger than the other. The beauty is that you can adjust your resistance without changing your springs, right? So if you walk your body forward, you'll get more resistance. If you scoot back, you'll get a little less. Awesome. And then remember, it's not just this arm that's working. Focus on finding some length in your spine, a neutral gaze, so you're looking down at the floor, maybe slightly in front of you. Hips are level, shoulders are squared towards the floor. If you want to add the float of the leg, awesome. Good. Focus in on using your bicep and your chest. And then to help out with the wrist, right, as you press the carriage forward, you want to kind of wrap your hand under the carriage. And as the carriage drifts back, you're going to kind of allow the hand to drift out from underneath the carriage as well. And that should help keep the tension out of your wrist. Last move we're gonna do up front, we're headed to the back of the machine next. Good. Let's go carriage forward, hold in 3, 2, send the carriage forward, hold. Give me those little pulses. 10 seconds here in these pulses. We are gonna grab our cables, have a seat behind your back platform facing forward. In 5, in 4, we're going tailbone bicep curls in 3, 2, and 1. I know that was a long 10 seconds. Grab your cables. Feet are gonna be on top of your back platform. You're seated behind the platform and facing the front of the machine. Palms face up, chest is lifted, core is tight. We're gonna go bicep curl here. So pretend your elbows are resting on a shelf. Okay, they do not lift and lower, they stay right where they are. Now, if you're looking for more core, You could try marching out the feet as you do these bicep curls. You could try floating both legs up. But the focus and the goal is your biceps, right? If you need a little more resistance, you're just gonna scoot back a bit more, right? And if you have that white spring, you could always add the white spring onto the 2 black springs. And if this still doesn't feel like enough, option to go 1 arm at a time, right? So those single curls are definitely gonna get you a little more, and you could try layering those in. So going 1 curl right, 1 curl left, and then going both arms together. Now pay attention to what your lower back's doing. We don't wanna start to round through the lower back, right? So keep the broad collarbones, keep the lift of the chest, core is wrapping in and around you. In 4, let's hold it in. In 3, 2, curl in and hold. From here, we're just gonna pulse the elbows up an inch, up an inch. Keep flexing your biceps. Maybe even look down at your arms, really squeeze them tight. You're here for 4, 3, 2, curl the hands all the way and go back to full range of motion. You've got another 15 seconds here. We're going to have a seat on our back platform for a chest fly. In 5, turn around, have a seat on your back platform, chest fly in 3, in 2, and 1. So have a seat on the back platform, and Josiah, you might want the foot straps because your arms are a little longer. Legs can be crossed in front of you or feet flat on the floor. But what you want to find is your best posture here. And then we're going to squeeze the arms towards one another. So chest fly. So Josiah's elbows are slightly bent and rounded. You want to think kind of like a tree hugger motion. And then we're not going to let the elbows drift behind our shoulders. So once the elbows line up with the shoulders, we squeeze forward again. Awesome. And then hands are in line with your chest muscles, right? So they're lower than the shoulders. They're really hitting the midline of your chest. Perfect. Go a little slower for me, Josiah. Focus in here. You're still gonna feel your biceps working. You're gonna feel your shoulders start to work too. Let's squeeze it in just an inch and hold. Good. From here, give me little pulses. Little pulses. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're here for 10, 9, chin off the chest, shoulders back. Here's 5, 4, 3, squeeze the arms all the way together. Go back to your chest fly, 10 more seconds here. You've got scoop on deck. In 4, squeeze the arms together, hold. In 3, 2, squeeze the arms together, hold. Flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Now bicep curl those cables in towards your face. You've got a 90-degree bend in the elbows. Focus on your posture. Now bend your elbows down to the front of your rib cage and then scoop right back up. So this is our scoop here. Right, you're gonna feel this a lot in your shoulders. If the spring tension's a little too heavy, you can grab the foot straps, you could drop it down. Posture is tall, core is tight. Good, nice job, Josiah. And Josiah's working with the foot straps because he's a little bit taller, right? So to get full extension in the arms, he needs those straps. That being said, if you don't have the foot straps, you could always tie like a loop to your hand straps and use that to get a little bit more length in your cables because these cables do run a little bit short, I would say. In 4, we're gonna hold it up. In 3, 2, hold it up right here. Flip your palms in to face one another. Now squeeze your pinkies in towards one another. We're going into an Arnold press. Open those arms out and then push the knuckles up towards the ceiling. So you're gonna find a little flip of the palms so they face in towards you, pinkies come together. You're gonna open it out wide to a goalpost and then drive your knuckles up towards the ceiling, shoulder press. That was the word I was looking for that I couldn't think of. Good, and the shoulders should be on fire. I want you to do your best not to set the arms down. Keep your shoulders relaxed away from the ears, core is tight. Josiah told me that shoulders are his nemesis the other day, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's cursing me under his breath right now, and maybe you are too. It's fine, chin off the chest. Find your strongest posture. Good, keep going here. You've got 10 more seconds. Beautiful. In 4, we're gonna bring the pinkies together and hold. In 3, 2, squeeze the pinkies together, hold, shoulders away from the ears. Give me a little pulse up. Little pulse up. This is where you're gonna finish. It should be burning, it should be hard, it should challenge you. Through that struggle is where you gain your strength. Final 10, 9, 8, chin off the chest. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are done. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you, Josiah. All right, let's find a comfortable seat. I'm not making you get up after all that hard work. Find a seat, hero's pose or a cross-legged seat. Let's stretch out the shoulders real quick, okay? So right arm across the chest, and we'll just draw that arm across your body. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice full breath out. Good release. You can kind of open through the chest here. We'll bring the left arm across the body and find that shoulder stretch. Great, great job. Okay, hopefully you felt the burn as much as I could tell Josiah was feeling it. Did you feel it? Oh, so stoic. He wasn't feeling it. Resist. Go ahead, release that. We'll open up the chest. Inhale, circle, sweep. Arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, circle, sweep. Arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Oh, thank you so much for being here, for taking the time. Kiss your puppies at home. Tell your friends about Micro Adventures, and we will see you next time.